Oi, how's it going, you rapscallion bastards? Name's FOXSOL, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some more Wuthering Waves, and in today's video, we're just going to take a look at Jinhsi, the leaked footage that was released a while back. I have a copy of it, and we're just going to take a look and basically give my opinion on the character, whether or not I'm going to be trying to pull for it, and go over basically the basic knowledge build from WutheringWaves.com. So, if you're interested, let's get into it. All right, we got the tape up right here. I think that this will be pretty good. So, without further ado, let's just go ahead. It's a 1 minute and 14-second clip of Jinhsi, and let's just give it a good watch and give it a good idea of, you know, this spectral girl. She is going to be a main dealer, so she will be a DPS. You see, I'm going to say something real quick right here. Let me rewind this real quick. If I ever was able to showcase something like this, right, properly before we get into anything, legitimately, we could already see that Age of Harvest right here, right? This is going to be her standard weapon. So I'm pretty sure there's going to be a banner for it. Heavenly Bless gains 12 additional damage bonus for all attributes. The wielder bestowed with Divine Blessing and gains 1 stack of blessing ages for each basic strike, up to 4 stacks, which is removed when the wielder leaves the field. At 4 stacks of Blessing of Ages or more, the wielder consumes all the stacks of Blessing of Ages when casting the next resonant skill. Its damage is increased by 48% for 2.5 seconds, and this can be triggered 1 time every 6 seconds. So we already got now the weapon. So that's actually pretty good. So that is going to be her weapon. I'm assuming it's going to be a 5-star weapon. Looks pretty good. But this is what gets to me right here, right? Is when you're going to go ahead and you're going to do like a leak video, I kind of would like, you know, just show me the outro skill, the intro skill, the alt and everything. You know, just hover your mouse, click on these, let us read this for a little bit. I mean, it makes perfect sense. You already got this. You're already clicking through this. Show us what each one of these is. Now, grant you, good news is we have it right here with Wuthering Labs. But I'm just saying that this is one of my complaints, I guess you could say, with like DMC Peak of Combat, to where you would see footage like this, but you wouldn't actually get to see, you know, hey, what is it the character gets to, you know, an S rank or, you know, an EX rank? That's the typical information. What is the percent bonuses, you know, of damage? So I'm just saying, for future leakers out there, if you wouldn't mind, it would be really, really great if you could just go ahead and just showcase, you know, skills and, you know, the summons just in the video. That would be great. But let's go ahead and continue on. So this is the gameplay. Really flashy. I like the dragon that came out. What the heck? Hopscotch? She seems very strong. I mean, I think she's going to be a really good DPS. Moveset looks good to me. Oh, we're going to see the alt. Pretty nice. Pretty fucking nice. Really fucking flashy. I do like this alt. I really fucking do like this alt. But for me in particular, compared to Changli, that's going to be coming out as well, this is not a character that I would summon 6. I would probably do a few summons, maybe, but I'm not going to, you know, throw my entire life savings account and wail out on this character. Just to be honest, like, it's one of those characters, in my personal opinion, for myself, that I'm interested, but it doesn't appeal as at the same point in time. Like Chan Li was a character that when I first saw her, and it appealed to me. It felt like an anime fighter. It felt like Blaze Blue, Guilty Gear. You know, it felt really good to watch it, and basically said, I'm going to put like $200, $300 down, and I'm going to try my best to get that character and summon six it. Like with Jinhsi here, I would at least get one or two pulls. That's about it. I mean, in all honesty, if I need a DPS Spectre, I think that, you know, Rover, even God forbid I don't want to use Rover, Rover would be a good contender to use if I needed one. So, taking a look at Wuthering Labs real quick. In Wuthering Labs, we're going to be going ahead, you know, Jinhsi's a 5-star Spectre character, uses a broad blade during the fight. We have no review on the character because, you know, it hasn't been released yet, but let's take a look at the active skills. Vibration Manifestation is a basic attack that performs 4 consecutive strikes, dealing spectral damage. Perform a charge attack that consumes stamina, spectral damage for heavy, mid-air attack, plunging attack, mid-air consumes stamina like normal, and dodge counter is also dealing spectral damage. We are going to get a good trend here because it's all going to be spectral damage, of course. Overflowing Radiance. After Jinhsi uses a basic 4, and while not incarnated, intro skill Long Halo, the alternative resonant skill Overflowing Radiance will become available within 5 seconds. Resonant skill Overflowing Radiance is spectral damage, sends Jinhsi into incarnation, and can be cast in mid-air. So resonant slashes. Okay, let's take a look here real quick. So I mean, basics that we saw earlier. This would be her basic 4-hit combo. It looks like. And I'm guessing that's what she holds. So, incantation. Trying to see if we can find the resonant slashes. I don't think it's resonant slashes. While incantation, let's see. Well, first, Echoing Orchestra. Unleash the power of a heart's wish. Doing the spectral damage can be cast mid-air. Let's see. Alternative basic attack. Basic attack becomes available for things. Rest can be cast mid-air. I'm trying to compare this to this right now. Alternative heavy attack becomes available. Attack in mid-air. Causes stamina. Dealing spectral damage. Alternative dodge. Okay. Pretty basic information. After stage 4 incantation, basic attack and incarnation terminates and initiates against outer glow. Basic attacks are replaced by heavy attack airborne. I'm trying to see if it says anything about a dragon here real quick. Not sure. Let's see. While Jinhsi's units is switching to other characters will remove Jinhsi's unison to trigger. Jinhsi's will perform interesting. Okay. Jinhsi can hold up to 4 incandescences. Let's see, Jinhsi team, nearby characters on the team gain errors. I mean, it's not much to go on from this, to be honest. I mean, these are all her active skills, and I'll be honest with you, you could see for yourself. Go to WutheringWaves.com. I'm not too sure, personally. Like with this incandescence and everything, like I'm trying to see from the footage, but you see, we don't have a menu or anything here. I don't know. Like I said, she looks really good. We know she's going to be a DPS. That is what her tags are right here. You know, she is going to be a main damage dealer and a resonant skill damage. So she deals higher resonant skill damage, which is good. So her passive skills, Jinhsi's first passive skill, you know, spectral damage bonus will be increased by 20%. And her second one with intro skill, Long Halo, gains a 50 additional damage. So her intro coming in, well, she'll gain an additional 50 damage, it looks like. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, intro skill. So let's see. And then her switch skills. The intro skill attacks a target dealing spectral damage. And our outro skill, the power of Homunculus with the Sentinel Jinhsi reduces the cooldown of errors in Unity to 1 second and lasts for 20 seconds. No clue what that means, but okay. Her bonus stats. Jinhsi's first bonus stat is a crit rate of 8%. All bonuses unlock value. Jinhsi's stat bonus 2, attack at 12%. All bonus stats value. Okay. And then we have her resonance chain, which is basically her summon list. So let's take a look at this real quick. Her first summon is when Jinhsi casts basic attack inclination, basic attack or resonance skills. She gains 1 stack of Herald things, see 4 times seconds. It casts a resonance thing. Consumes all stacks of Herald of Revival. Each stack increases damage of resonance skill by 20%. That's not bad. She recovers 20 things staying out of combat for more than 6. It looks like this is going to be needed. So while staying out of combat for more than 4 seconds. So she will recover while out of combat. That's pretty good. Gains 12 on the stack. Immortal Descendancy, casts his intro skill, Long Halo. Every stack Immortal Descendancy attacks 25%. Wait. So you get 12 stacks. Well, no. 12 inconsistent. But for every stack you increase, how many stacks you can get? It will increase by 25% for up to 2 stacks. Okay, up to 2 stacks. See, I should just continue reading. That's my dumbass. And lasting for 20 seconds. Okay. Number 4, sequence 4, summon 4. When casting Resonant Liberation, Purge of Light, or Resonant skill and such, nearby characters on the team gain a damage bonus of attribute of 20% for 20 seconds. Her 5th is going to be damage multiplier, Resonant Liberation, Purge of Evilness, increased by 120%. So at 5, it's going to be basically Jinyan. So Jian or Jian, whatever how you want to pronounce it, fucking dead weight here is she's gonna have the same ability but at 5. And then at 6, damage multiplier precision resistance skill and thing is increased by 45%. The fuck? And multiplier increased brought by incandescent additionally by 7. God damn. What that tells me right there is she gonna do a lot of fucking damage. I don't know how I feel about that one, boys. Boys and girls, I do not know how I feel about that. That's telling me that she gonna do some damage. You get her summon 6 just from reading this with her, her resonance skill and even her alt. That the 45%, and then depending on what it does, additionally increased by 71% multiplied. Holy shit! Oops, sorry, I skipped out. So yeah, what can I say any more than that? I think it's gonna be a worthwhile character for investment. Like I said, there's a lot right here that I do not quite understand because I would like to see, what I like to do, and I'll go put it like this. I'll go use the game as an example. When I like to go ahead and try to review a character that's coming in, I like to come here, click here. I like to read, but I also like to see, the skill details of all the percentage numbers and everything else. Now, I don't talk about this in videos because I'm trying to simplify things, but this would be great to really have like more additional information about all this. It'd be great if someone if I ever were to leak videos, I would do my personal best to show what a normal attack looks like, what a resist skill looks like, what the alt looks like, what the intro looks like, even the outro to showcase a little bit about the character more in detail. So that way, when someone comes in and reviews my footage, they got a good idea of what each thing means. Because I'm not sure if that is going to be her skill with the dragon, if that's her heavy, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure, the 4 strikes is just straight up, her basic. Maybe this is all her basic right here. And then, this is her heavy. That's what I'm going to lean into believing, that this is all base and heavy, and this is the alt. or that all could be the heavy, and this is straight up the alt. I'm not too sure, but I do say from just seeing the character play and from reading just the rest of the chain, it gives a good idea about the character. And then even reading, because we didn't even have this, I didn't even see this till when I started watching the video. But knowing about the Ages of Harvest and understanding, you know, you gain 12% damage bonus for all attributes. And then the resident skill will get an 48% increasement for 2.5 seconds. And this can be triggered one time every 6 seconds. This sounds really good. And it's a attack and it's a crit rate. So we're going to want to build crit rate and crit damage on this character. That's what I'm taking from it, along with spectral damage. So, all right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end it there, boys and girls. Probably not the best video that I've done so far, to be completely honest, for a lead character. But personal opinion, first reaction on this, I will say that I will pull for her. If somehow we manage to pull her at least, you know, I would say 3 to 4 times, cool. I would probably make her a main DPS and make a spectral team after that. But I'm more looking forward to Chang Li because I don't know. I think to me that she looks a little bit hotter. And I like the character design a little bit better personally. But all right, guys, take it easy and I will catch you on the flip side. Adios.